Hi there! The most important thing in life are the place where you can live and someone who can love you. But cats and dogs that live in the streets lack all this stuff. But sometimes things change. Let's have a look at those happy creatures. All the rescues in this video are real and are the demonstration of kindness and compassion. The Tima Dog Rescue Shelter Mladenovic, Serbia, got a call about a mom dog with 2 puppies. The people who had found this family said the dog refused to eat. Maybe the reason was the stress, as she had been abandoned several days before. The people found her in the grass. To calm the mom down, the rescuers gave her some food and found the puppies that were nearby. At last, the dog relaxed, and they took her and her children to the car. Suddenly, one more pup was noticed a bit further from the place where the mom had laid. So the neighbors decided to check all the surroundings, but found no one. On coming home, Mom felt better and better. The family spent at that place a month, and the puppies grew and became very sweet. They were so playful and curious that the rescuers couldn't help admiring them. The people organized a special place for the dogs to let the mom have a rest from the puppies. Mommy Dog turned into a very cheerful creature, often having fun with her friend, Maggie the cat. In 3 months, the grown-up puppies were adopted by 3 wonderful families. Mommy Dog found a loving family too. What a happy ending. This is Abby. She had lived out in the desert for over 2 years. The Hope for Paw team headed out to that place. They drove there for more than 2 hours. The dog was fed by the woman, who wasn't able to ever get close enough to touch the pup. The rescuers tried to attract the poor creature with burgers. She was hesitating, but at last, the woman got her. They had to use a net, and Abby didn't like it, but the rescuers had no choice. The rescue team brought the pup to the hospital and released her from all the dirt and mats that had been spoiling her life for 2 years. While being there, Abby met some new friends. Sorry to say, Abby suffered from hernia and needed surgery, but everything was okay in the end. The rescuers had another big problem. The problem with gaining Abby's trust. But luckily, another dog, Bonnie, helped Abby to be loved. On Thanksgiving Day, Abby wagged her tail for the first time. Now she looks like all the other happy dogs. This dog's name is Markella. People told us that a car left her in this neighborhood. The poor thing was running behind that car and another car hit her. The rescuers from DAR Animal Rescue found her on the pavement, where she had been laying for more than 12 hours. On seeing the dog, Hermione loved her from the first minute. She was unable to walk, and the rescuers brought her to the hospital. The most horrible thing was that the dog was completely broken-hearted and seemed to give up. Luckily, she only had a broken toe, and the doctors helped her. Sometime later, the rescuers came across another problem: how to organize adoption for such a big dog. But she needed a family badly. She obviously had depression. Hermione did her best to support the dog, walking with her and taking good care of her. When they almost lost hope to find a family for her, they decided to spread the information about Markella around the world. But miracles happen, and now she is adopted in England and has a wonderful life. These moments can break your heart because they are terrible. The man got out of his car, took out the dog's bed and left him outside, then suddenly ran away. The dog was shocked and terribly stressed. An hour later, the woman was passing by and found the poor creature sitting in his bed. She took him to the vet. On scanning his microchip, they found out that the boy was just 2 years old. Snoop, as the specialists called the dog, is adorably sweet. He loved being with people and cuddling with them. But the poor thing suffered severe separation anxiety. Now he is feeling better and is ready to be adopted. I can't really understand why people deal with their pets like that. Here is one more case of human cruelty. This cute girl was obviously abandoned just in the middle of the road and was totally frustrated. The girls from Love Furry Friends Rescue Channel approached the baby, trying not to frighten her. She was very cute and seemed not to realize the danger she was in. These girls just saved the life of this sweetie. They brought her to the vet for the checkup, and luckily, she turned out to be a healthy pup. After some grooming, she was ready to find a loving family. The rescuers put her photo on social media. A girl responded later in the same day.
Hi, babies. Oh, one of them's dead.
This is a very long story, but with a happy end. The rescuers were traveling and feeding stray animals on the beach when they found 4 starving puppies. 3 of them were very weak. One was a bit stronger. While the people were feeding the puppies, the 4th guy ran away. There was no problem to catch the first 3 puppies, but they spent an hour chasing their brother around and trying to catch him. But they failed. They brought the pups to the shelter. They were very skinny and scared, but they were recovering very quickly. Unfortunately, the 4th pup wasn't caught yet. It took the rescuers several weeks, but at last, they succeeded. He was very aggressive and scared from the moment they had caught him, but they gave him food and a cool belly rub, and the boy started to change. It took the rescuers 4 days to calm him down. Now he is a very sociable and communicative pup, adoring kisses and cuddles, and he's waiting for his own loving family. The dog lovers from Sashi Moria channel in India rescued mother and puppies 8 months before. They fed and supported them, but no one wanted to adopt these adorable things. 9 months before, 2 dogs living with them gave birth to 9 puppies, but the people had the same problem. Only 4 puppies were adopted from this gang. The people fed them, walked with them regularly, and gave them all their love and care. Of course, they do a very difficult and time and money consuming job. Let's hope they manage to find family for all their pups. Cash Nasty also helps abandoned animals. The guy found a puppy last night on the side of the road. He and his girlfriend took the baby to their place, fed him, and calmed him down. The pup spent the night with them, but they already had 2 big dogs, and the puppy felt a bit scared at first. But later he turned into a very playful and cheerful creature. They liked him very much, but unfortunately, they couldn't keep him because they were going to move to California very soon. So they took him to PetSmart, and they are going to help search for his owners. There was a worker that had connections to foster homes for puppies and dogs, and she was going to find him a loving home. Cash Nasty really hoped the boy would be happy. So do we. But not only rescuers and animal lovers try to save animals' lives. Army Specialist Dakota Campbell found this little puppy when he was in Kuwait. He called him Bucky, and this little guy brought a new meaning to his deployment. In rather severe military condition, the man had a creature for giving his undivided attention. When Dakota's troop found this cute guy, he was completely malnourished. Just imagine, 40 grown-up men and a little puppy in the middle of the desert. When it was time to go home, Dakota contacted the organization called Paws of War. They took care of the pup's medical condition and did everything to make the transportation possible. When Dakota saw Bucky again, he was a much bigger dog, but he was no less adorable and recognized the man. So now they are inseparable. At 3:15 a.m., just in time for Christmas, a hungry and injured dog appeared at these people's house. The woman saw her and woke her husband. The people realized the poor creature was searching for help. They opened the door and let her in. Next morning brought her to a vet who said the dog was in a very poor condition, and the family decided to do their best to help. They called her Susie, and day by day gave her love and care. Now this Christmas present lives with her family, making their life better. The YouTuber, Papa Kleb, and his girlfriend are very happy people now. The reason is their cute and cheerful friend, the pitbull that they adopted from the shelter. He's not the only pitbull in the family, but the guys wanted to support one more dog and bring him a happy life. They saw Carrison several days before and were eager to take him home, as he was also in love with them. They took Carrison with them and drove immediately to a pet shop to buy all the necessary stuff for him. Their first dog admired him too. When they arrived at the house, the dog got extremely excited seeing so much space for playing and running. He behaved very well, as if he had been in the family for a long time. So now all the members of the family are happy together. That's all for today. Support the rescuers with your likes, subscribe to their channels, and donate if you can. See you next time.